Yo, in this video, I'm going to talk about how to break a bad habit. First thing you need to do, you need to get a piece of paper, and you need to write down all your bad habits in your life that you currently have. You need to do this so you know what you're up against. You need to know what bad habits you have so you can actually change them. After that, when you look at your list, you need to figure out your oath to self, the reason that you want to change. What drives you inside each and every single day to get better? Why do you want to change these bad habits? What is it going to do for you? For me, my oath to self is fulfilling my potential. So when I see a bad habit that takes away from that, I have a very good incentive to change. So you got to figure out why you want to change your bad habits and what your oath to self will be. Now, when you have those first two steps written out and you know what your oath to self is, you can move on to the first of the 5 steps that I lay out, which is identifying your triggers. Look at your list and figure out the trigger for every single one. What triggers you to do that bad habit? Who, what, when, where. Those 4, who, what, when, where, can be all encompassing. Try figuring out why you do a bad habit in the first place. Are you more likely to play video games with certain people at certain times, in certain places, right? If I had a Nintendo Switch, I would play it all the time because it was always located in my room. It was very, very easy to play video games. Every single time I looked at it, it would be a trigger for me to start playing a video game. Or is there a particular time of day where you just have to eat something sweet? What emotions tend to provoke your worst habits? Anger, sadness, boredom, fatigue, frustration, whatever it is. Where do you experience these emotions? Who are you with? What are you doing, right? And what situations do you find yourself falling into these bad habits? Is it a routine issue where you're waking up in the morning and you're always looking at your phone? Or maybe when you get back from school and you're just exhausted and you need something to do, numb your mind and take your mind off of it? Figure out these gaps and where you're getting triggered for your bad habits. That is the first step you can take in order to actually move forwards and address them. The next step is to clean house. You need to eliminate everything that enables your bad habits. For me, this was gaming. My Nintendo Switch was a chronic issue because I could just play it anywhere. It was very accessible, very easy, and no matter what I did, I was always finding myself on the Nintendo Switch. So what I did was I took it out of my environment. I got completely rid of it. I gave it to my mom. She put it in a safe. She locked the safe, and I don't know the safe combination. So that is a bad habit completely eliminated from my life. Why? Because it's out of my environment and I cannot access it. So throw out the junk food you want to be rid of. Delete subscriptions. Use blockers on the internet. Safeguard your time and attention and eliminate everything that enables your bad habits. So the third step is to swap it. See where you can alter your bad habits and replace them with something that is less harmful. If you are chronically addicted to television, you could switch the time that you're watching television with time spent for reading, or you could just watch something educational instead. If you are chronically addicted to carbonated beverages, you could switch that out for just carbonated water, which gives you the same fizz, but it is infinitely more healthier. If you're snacking on junk food, see, I could switch the junk food out for maybe bananas, apples, fruits, always having them out in your environment. So whenever you're hungry for a snack, you just go get some food, snack on it, and there you go. A healthy choice, and you're still getting your need fulfilled. So, figure out what habits you can eliminate, swap, and replace. Step number 4 would be to ease in. Start small and make gradual changes to your habits over time. If your habits have been entrenched and fortified over years of repeated reinforcement, you may need some time to gradually ease out of it as well. For example, you want to set an earlier bedtime from say 11:30 to 9:30. It would be very, very difficult to go from straight from 11:30 to 9:30. So what you could do is you could go from 11:30, 11:20, 11:10, 10, then go straight down gradually, incrementally, until you reach 9:30. Because what you're doing there is you're easing it down. You're still getting sleep at night, and you're not making it brutally difficult to get started and make some actionable progress to eliminate your bad habit. Last step is jumping in right away, going cold turkey, and where you get rid of multiple bad habits at once. This is my personal go-to, and for a lot of other people as well. It's painful at first, but when you get past that little hump of pain, it becomes a lot easier to suddenly rearrange your life and lifestyle into a way where you like it. Because the thing is, easing into it is definitely useful. Yet, in terms of like video games, porn, those bad habits, moderation and easing into it make it difficult, way more difficult than just getting rid of it all at once. So for me, this is my go-to. Get to your change quickly and adapt to your new situation as well. And this is what I do. I recommend jumping in. But look at your list of bad habits, figure out your triggers, and then use any of these 5 steps to break those bad habits and take control of your life. Thank you for watching. Peace.